Today, let's dive into some of the stories that have been making headlines. Today, the news from Jamaica carries a particularly heavy burden, a tapestry woven with threads of sorrow, resilience, and a yearning for a brighter tomorrow. Shadows in Paradise, the murder in St. Andrew. The news from St. Andrew casts a long shadow. A man faces murder charges. The details still emerging paint a picture of violence that shakes a community to its core. It's a stark reminder that even in paradise, darkness can lurk. This isn't just another headline. It's a life lost, a family shattered, a community grappling with fear and grief. We must confront the root causes of such violence, addressing the social and economic disparities that fuel this cycle of pain. This case underscores a larger issue, the urgent need for effective crime prevention and social support systems. We need to invest in our communities, providing opportunities and resources that empower individuals and foster a sense of hope. Every life lost to violence is a tragic reminder of the work we still have to do. Police issue warnings ahead of PNP conference. Political gatherings can sometimes be tense, and the police are taking precautions to ensure the safety of everyone attending the People's National Party's annual conference. This is a reminder that even in a country known for its warmth and hospitality, safety is a concern.
I remember attending political rallies as a child. The energy was electrifying, but there was always an undercurrent of tension. It's a constant balancing act between political expression and maintaining peace.
Activism and influence. Skeng Don, a name synonymous with activism, is once again at the forefront of local politics. His voice, raw and unapologetic, resonates with many, particularly the youth. Some criticize his methods, deeming them too radical. Others hail him as a voice for the voiceless, challenging the status quo and demanding change. The role of activists in shaping political discourse is complex. They can be catalysts for change, shining a light on injustice and pushing for reform. However, it's crucial to remember that influence comes with responsibility. The narratives we amplify, the actions we endorse, have real-world consequences. We must engage in dialogue with nuance, recognizing the multifaceted nature of these issues and seeking solutions that benefit all. Cultural icons and political platforms. Vybz Kartel, a name that echoes far beyond the realm of music, continues to spark debate about the intersection of culture and politics. His influence, undeniable, has been both praised and condemned. Supporters argue that his lyrics reflect the realities of marginalized communities, giving voice to their struggles and aspirations. Critics, however, point to the potential for his music to glorify violence and perpetuate harmful stereotypes. The power of art to influence societal norms is undeniable. Cultural figures with their expansive platforms have a responsibility to wield that influence thoughtfully. It's a conversation that extends far beyond any one individual, prompting us to examine the messages we consume and the values they promote. As the PNP conference approaches, the police have issued warnings, urging caution and vigilance. This comes in the wake of heightened security concerns, a reminder that even in the midst of democratic processes, threats may arise. The right to peaceful assembly is a cornerstone of a free society, but it's a right that must be protected and exercised responsibly. The authorities have a duty to ensure the safety of all citizens, and their proactive approach is commendable. However, it's essential to strike a balance between security measures and preserving the democratic right to peaceful assembly. Open dialogue and cooperation between law enforcement and the public are crucial in maintaining both safety and civil liberties.
St. Catherine teacher who allegedly molested his 12-year-old student granted bail.
Child sexual abuse is a heinous crime that destroys lives. It's crucial to hold perpetrators accountable and provide support to victims. This case highlights the importance of protecting children and ensuring that schools are safe environments.
Addressing child sexual abuse requires a multifaceted approach, including prevention, education, improved reporting mechanisms, and access to mental health support for victims.
The case of the St. Catherine teacher granted bail has sparked outrage and ignited a national conversation about the protection of minors. The charges against him are deeply concerning, and the judicial system must ensure a fair and thorough trial. However, the decision to grant bail has raised questions about the balance between the rights of the accused and the safety and well-being of children. This case underscores the need for a robust child protection system that prioritizes the safety and well-being of our most vulnerable citizens. We must ensure that schools are safe spaces for children to learn and grow, free from the threat of harm. This requires comprehensive background checks for educators, mandatory reporting procedures for suspected abuse, and ongoing training for school staff on child protection protocols.
Headline: KPH says Burger King explosion victims expected to make full recovery.
This is a heartwarming story. The resilience of the victims and the dedication of the medical staff at Kingston Public Hospital are truly inspiring. It shows that even in the face of adversity, Jamaicans can come together and support each other.
I've witnessed firsthand the strength and compassion of Jamaicans during times of crisis. It's a quality that makes our country truly special.
The victims of the Burger King explosion continue their long road to recovery. Their stories a testament to human resilience in the face of unimaginable pain. The incident, which sent shockwaves through the nation, has sparked calls for stricter safety protocols in the workplace. Investigations are ongoing to determine the cause of the explosion and ensure such tragedies are prevented in the future. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of workplace safety regulations and their rigorous enforcement. We must prioritize the well-being of our workforce, ensuring that all necessary precautions are taken to prevent accidents and protect lives. The scars of this tragedy run deep, reminding us that the pursuit of profit must never come at the expense of human safety. Remembering Kristen Steele. The recovery of Kristen Steele's body marks a heartbreaking end to a frantic search. The young woman, swept away by floodwaters, became a poignant symbol of the devastating power of nature. Her story serves as a sobering reminder of the importance of environmental awareness and preparedness in the face of increasingly unpredictable weather patterns. As climate change continues to impact weather patterns globally, we must prioritize environmental protection and invest in disaster preparedness measures. This includes strengthening infrastructure, improving early warning systems, and educating the public on how to stay safe during extreme weather events. Remembering Kristan's story should serve as a catalyst for action, urging us to protect our communities and our environment for generations to come. The murder of Loar Davis has sent shockwaves through his community, leaving residents grappling with grief and outrage. The circumstances surrounding his death remain unclear, but the loss of another young life to violence is a devastating blow. Community leaders and residents alike are demanding justice, calling for a thorough investigation and swift action against those responsible. This tragedy highlights the urgent need for increased community policing efforts and social programs aimed at addressing the root causes of violence. We must work together to create safer spaces for our youth, providing them with opportunities and support systems that steer them away from crime and violence. The quest for justice for Loar must serve as a catalyst for positive change within the community. A tragic crash in the bustling heart of Halfway Tree has left the city reeling. The scene, a grim testament to the fragility of life, serves as a stark reminder of the importance of road safety. Details surrounding the incident are still emerging, but the loss of life is a profound tragedy for all involved. This incident underscores the need for continued investment in road safety measures, from infrastructure improvements to public awareness campaigns. We must also acknowledge the human factor, emphasizing responsible driving practices and the importance of adhering to traffic laws. Each life lost on our roads is one too many, and we must work together to create safer streets for all. Traffic accidents are a tragic reality in many countries, and Jamaica is no exception. This crash serves as a stark reminder of the importance of road safety. It's a heartbreaking loss for the families involved.
The high rate of road accidents in Jamaica is a complex issue with multiple factors, including poor road infrastructure, reckless driving, and inadequate enforcement of traffic laws.
The National Water Commission's decision to increase security measures comes in response to a surge in vandalism and theft at its facilities. These acts of sabotage not only disrupt essential services, but also pose a significant threat to public health and safety. The NWC's efforts to combat these crimes are crucial, but it's a battle that requires a multifaceted approach. Addressing the root causes of these crimes is essential. This includes tackling poverty, providing alternative employment opportunities, and fostering a greater sense of community ownership over critical infrastructure. Public awareness campaigns can also play a vital role in educating citizens about the importance of protecting these essential services. We must work together to ensure that access to clean water, a fundamental human right, is not compromised by acts of vandalism and theft. The recent gun seizure and arrests in Cassava Peace offer a glimmer of hope in the ongoing fight against crime and violence. The operation, a testament to the dedication and bravery of law enforcement, removes dangerous weapons from the streets and brings those involved in criminal activities to justice. While this is a significant victory, it highlights the ongoing challenges we face. We cannot arrest our way out of this problem. Addressing the root causes of crime, such as poverty, lack of opportunity, and social exclusion, is crucial. This requires a multi-pronged approach involving community-based initiatives, social programs, and economic empowerment opportunities. We must invest in our youth, providing them with alternatives to crime and fostering a sense of hope for the future. In national news, the government has recently launched a new initiative aimed at tackling unemployment rates among the youth. The Youth Empowerment and Employment Program promises to create over 10,000 jobs in various sectors, including technology, agriculture, and tourism. This initiative is seen as a significant step towards addressing one of the country's most pressing issues. In environmental news, Jamaica has made strides in its commitment to renewable energy. The government has announced plans to invest in several solar and wind energy projects, aiming to reduce the country's carbon footprint and reliance on fossil fuels. This move is part of a broader strategy to promote sustainable development and combat climate change. In our final segment, let's delve into the economic growth and challenges facing Jamaica. While the tourism industry is rebounding, other sectors are also showing promise. The technology sector in particular has seen a surge in startups and innovation hubs, fostering a new wave of entrepreneurship among the youth. However, the road to economic stability is not without hurdles. High debt levels and inflation remain significant obstacles, impacting everyday life for many Jamaicans. The government is actively working on policies to address these issues, focusing on fiscal discipline and economic diversification. Additionally, international partnerships and investments are being sought to bolster infrastructure and create more job opportunities. Despite the challenges, the resilience and determination of the Jamaican people continue to drive the nation forward. By leveraging its strengths and addressing its weaknesses, Jamaica is on a path towards sustainable economic growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Jamaica's current landscape. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, stay informed and stay connected.